Here locally, in about 2 hours, a special active shooter training will take place in Woodbridge, Virginia. It is specifically geared toward teachers with students under the age of 5. Randy Ayala joins us from Church on the Move this morning. Randy, unfortunately, this is a timely event and training, and certainly an important one as well.
Yeah, good morning to you, Marcella. So that training going on here from 9 a.m. to 12 this afternoon. I want to bring in the organizer who's joining us this morning, Andy Brozak. Thank you so much for being here. Talk to us a little bit about, it's so scary to think that now we have to make sure the teachers of those young kids, right, ages 0 to 5 are prepared for this. So why focus on that age group?
Well, we started focusing on this age group because what we're finding is that there's just not a lot of great training out there to talk about this specific age group. And, if you think about it, most high schools, elementary schools, colleges, they all kind of look the same. But as you know, childcare happens in churches, it happens in people's homes, it happens in all sorts of buildings across the country. So we wanted to give them something that was really unique to talk about their specific situation. How do we handle this with a 2-month-old? And how is that very different than what we would do just like you and I as adults?
And can you talk to me about some of the differences that a teacher would have to implement when they have a 2-month-old or a 3-year-old? 3-year-old, they're older, but they don't really understand what's going on.
Yeah, it's really all about the messaging. We want to make sure that we're not scaring kids when we're doing our drills, but we also want to think about some of these horrific shootings that have happened. You think about Sandy Hook, Uvalde, Parkland, and now just this week in Nashville. All of those involve substitute teachers. And in Parkland, Florida, we actually had 3 substitutes. They didn't know what to do, but they were with high school students, so the high school students could tell them, hey, this is what we do. We're not going to have that luxury with a 2-month-old or even a 2-year-old. So teachers really have to be on their game, really have to be prepared for this ahead of time.
And you do this training all across the country. You've done this training in Maryland as well. And you also have some other trainings coming up this month in Virginia, right?
Yeah, with Child Care Aware Virginia, we're traveling the state here, giving these trainings out. We'll be in Newport News in a couple of weeks. We'll be down in the Charlottesville area. All the stuff can be found on our website over at childhoodpreparedness.org.
All right, Andy, thank you so much for joining me this morning. I really appreciate it. Very, very important training going on here today. It's scary to think about, but you want to make sure that the teachers are prepared. In Woodbridge, Randy Ayala, WUSA 9.